do I want to leave my phone?
I hope it's off.
Mute instead of vibrate.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are doing another commentary with everybody this time.
You still can't get rid of us.
Nope, still can't.
It's been everybody the last 2 times.
Yeah.
2 times?
2 times?
Wait, Jen, were you with us for Scott Pilgrim?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
For Scott Pilgrim
No.
versus the World?
No, I
That was
wasn't.
you and me cringing into each other for 90
You weren't
minutes.
here?
No, she wasn't.
I wasn't.
But she was here for Spy Kids though.
Yeah, I was here for
I
Spy
drew
Kids.
her into the thumbnail.
For Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did, because I thought she was part of it.
I thought she was part of...
Oops. Oh well. But anyway, we are all
It's her
here
channel.
again. And, the dog's here, begging for attention. And tonight we are watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions. Because why the heck not?
Yeah.
Completely random film from what we've been watching before, so...
I mean, not completely random.
No,
We've
been
We've
watching-
actually started out with animations, and this is an animation, so.
Exactly. Plus, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh player, Yu-Gi-Oh player, Yu-Gi-Oh player, Yu-Gi-Oh player, Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Yeah, a lot of us, got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Way back when.
Oh,
Ogden.
For you guys, yeah, it was Ogden, but Yu-Gi-Oh! At least the technically not the original series, but the original 4Kids series, I grew up with
same.
because I was like 3 or 4 when they first started airing.
You're coming with us, Kaiba.
Yeah.
Yes, that 4Kids version. Well, the only 4Kids version, but
Pew, 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 pew.
That
yeah,
version.
you guys get what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I actually watched it on.
Don't
Oh my gosh, Olivia. And I actually watched it on a channel. Like, at the time, it was called. I think it was just called the WB Kids, and then later it became CW4 Kids, and then it later became just 4 Kids, and then Toon's Eye, and then at last I heard they changed their name again.
Yeah, I lost it after Toon's Eye. I love that though.
Yeah.
I remember CW for Kids and WB.
Then we jump to a conversation about the old TV channel, which we've already done in other videos, so I'll just cut this out and move on to the next topic. Still.
I remember, I saw you, Melody, and Tikam constantly playing it, and it's like, I want to get into it. And the task for me to get to play the game was take care of these 2, really weak monsters cards. And it's like, okay, I put them on, my little shelf in our room. Remember, Olivia?
I think
This was back in Ogden.
I think I vaguely remember giving you that job.
Where?
Yeah, I was about to say,
It
I
was, under the small window.
Small window up by your bed?
Yeah.
Okay, so the window ledge, yeah? What about it?
Yeah, I put the cards there. But they still got ruined.
Yeah.
water damage from the window.
No, I
Condensation?
think they got knocked down or blown down. They just fell on the ground and I didn't notice and they got trampled.
So, in other words, you didn't take care of those cards.
Correct.
I'm confiscating your deck.
No!
Olivia's cringing. Why is she cringing?
Dang it, Dad!
What did Dad do?
You can confiscate my deck.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dad ruined the word deck with us.
Okay, I need freaking. I don't have daddy issues. She says that she has daddy issues.
She once said that my deck is pretty thick.
My deck is pretty thick!
Oh my gosh, the innuendos. Oh my goodness. I can't talk anymore.
No matter how big your deck, you think your deck is, mine will always be bigger. It's imaginary. It can be as big as I want it to be.
It's because you...
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, enough with the dirty jokes. I'm cutting it there.
Okay, so that was
Anyway,
Jen's
okay.
experience.
Anyway, yeah, that's all of our childhoods. Tristan, what's your introduction?
For mine, it was a little more simple, because I grew up with a lot of the same stuff, and the entire reason I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Was because I caught the intro once, and the flute that plays at the very beginning sold me on the entire show.
Really?
Because I loved that sound, and I would watch the show just to catch the intro.
Ah, nice.
And then later on, I loved the different designs of the dual discs.
Oh yeah, the dual discs were super cool.
Got into the
I guess the intro to Yu-Gi-Oh! That's one of those opening themes you cannot skip.
Yep.
Just like Avatar. Actually, no, that's the closing thing.
The closing thing you do
Yeah,
not
the
skip
closing
because it's
thing.
just so banger.
Yeah.
So how about the card game?
The card game, I started playing it in kindergarten with like half of my class, and then I stopped playing it for a little while, and then suddenly I happened to meet an entire family that just so happened to play the card game. And so I picked it back up, and now I will be undefeated.
Okay, I want to ask you guys this: who's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Like
Just to prove how gay I am. May. I had a harpy deck. My
Valentine.
My Valentine. Yeah. I had a harpy deck for, I think it was the first like 3 years. It was the harpy / spellcaster deck.
oh yep.
For
I
the first
remember.
3 years, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And then, or first couple of years when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we all got new decks from a guy from our Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments that we used to go to at the library. He was really cool. He made us all decks for free. And he said, because you're the cutest, you get the cutest Fluffle deck. And I'm like, he thinks I'm cute. That was like, how long ago was that?
Years. Oh my gosh, that's many years ago.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, and I got a deck that I had no idea how to use.
Was it like Ghost Trick
Yeah,
or something?
Yeah,
like
it
that?
was Ghost Trick. It's like I had no idea how to use those
And you end up getting rid of like a lot of the cards for it, and
Yeah, because
by the time we finally figured out how those cards work, your deck was already destroyed. So
Yeah,
I mean,
just
you can
cannot use
get the
it.
cards again.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money and a lot of like,
time trying to find them all again, which is not really worth it.
My favorite character is Yami Bakura.
I mean,
That's
I mean, honestly, I actually know someone else who also likes Bakura. So.
Yami Bakura.
Specifically Yami Bakura.
Evil
Yeah, I
Bakura.
like him. I think he's a really fun character, and I especially want to see him in the Japanese version because he goes so much darker.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Japanese version is a lot darker than, well, of course it's darker than the 4Kids version because 4Kids censored pretty much everything and rechanged a lot of the dialogue and such. And actually, one benefit, the one good thing that I thought 4Kids did do was the Capsule Monster season.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of my favorite seasons of the Dual Monsters show. And something I actually wanted to ask, speaking of favorite characters, something I wanted to ask before Olivia interrupted me. Okay, favorite characters within Dual Monsters or just like the entire universe?
We'll go for
Dual Monsters first.
yeah.
Well, oh my gosh, it's a top for me. It was a toss-up for Seto Kaiba and Joey Wheeler.
Yeah, understand.
I like those two a lot. Because I mean, I like Joey because he's the comedic side character, and I really like comedic side characters. But I also like Seto Kaiba because of his witty banter.
Screw the rules, I have green hair.
That's abridged.
That's the abridged version, but that's also good too. But I like his witty banter, and then the things he would say to Joey was also really good. Like the other favorite season of mine, along with the Capsule Monster season, is the theme park duel tournament.
Oh yeah.
We're basically
Oh yeah.
the
that was
one
cool.
tournament that Kaiba held that he didn't participate in.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I really
Or
liked
at least
the...
tried not to participate in before he ended up having to intervene at one point. So he did participate, but then he stepped out. That whole complicated mess. I mean, I don't know. Because again, I really like those two. Within the Dual Monsters universe, those two are my favorite. They go. I can't pick one over the other.
Okay. I really liked the first season and the boat season. That was really cool.
The boat.
No, not boat. Was it? I don't
It's like
remember. I barely
Battle City?
remember the show at all. I remember the shower, one of mine's battle with Yugi, Pegasus battle,
Oh, so yeah,
and the boat.
Dual Island or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Dual Monsters. What was it? It was the
The island.
The island.
which is the first season.
So just
That was my favorite because I was A, the only one I watched. B, I thought that was just the freaking coolest because I really liked Pegasus as a character. Like 5-year-old me, Pegasus is cool.
Now, your two favorite characters.
Yeah.
Hurry it up.
Who's first?
You.
I really like Joey. I thought he was funny. But I don't know if I would say he's my favorite character. I never really thought of favorite characters. I guess. Actually. Yeah, I really like the Pharaoh.
oh, that's fine. If you like the protagonist, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I like the Pharaoh. He was a great character, and yeah, Yugi and the Pharaoh, voiced by Dan Green. He's amazing. I love his voice acting.
Okay,
Hence why Knuckles and Sonic X was my favorite, because Dan Green's so good.
And then for me, side character Paradox Brothers because they're great. But no, actual character Maximilian Pegasus because he is
Heck yeah.
absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Not my Oreos.
Well, then make that a good thing that he continued living then, because I think in the original plotline, and I think in the manga, Pegasus actually does die after Yama. I guess spoilers for the show. I'm sorry, but then again, you guys probably should have seen the show before watching this anyway, because this film takes place at the end of Duel Monsters. So lots of spoilers everywhere. But yeah, in the original plotline or just in the manga, I can't remember. But yeah, Maximilian Pegasus was gonna be killed by Yami Bakura.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like from shock from having his eye stolen.
The image I remember is like we see like Pegasus leaning over the table, blood coming out of his eye socket, and then just Yami Bakura licking the eye.
Was that the manga?
Yeah, that was in the manga.
Oh wow.
I don't think I made it that far. Did I make it that far? I don't remember how far in the manga I made it.
Kinky.
I've seen like images. I can't like sometimes I do this. I go to like old series and like what I do is I look up old videos of characters I like. So yeah, I've looked on like how like the development of Yu-Gi-Oh! And like it showed that scene of Yami Bakura licking the eye.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Goosebumps.
This is why I like Yami Bakura. I like bad guys.
Anyway, so yeah, that's all our growing up with the show, all our favorite characters, and now only three of us has actually seen the movie. The other two hasn't. Like, who has not seen this film? Okay. So this is rewatching for most of us, but it's a first time viewing for these two. But it's still it's not a reaction, it's a commentary because most of us has already seen it. It's
Time to
Welcome to Target.
okay.
The
Anyway.
movie genres are listed as anime, fantasy, and science fiction, and it's breaking my brain.
I mean, because of the high tech.
I know.
The high tech, it's science fiction.
But I've never considered Yu-Gi-Oh! As science fiction, and it's hurting my brain.
I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, more so for 5Ds.
Yeah.
Card games on motorcycles.
Jeez, you would not believe it.
Anyway, we got. Well, we were still technically on topic, but yeah, maybe we should start with the film now.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Yeah, just maybe.
Hey, look, it's the Marvel Universe.
Oh. The layout of the entire space base is his initials. It's like
He is
Okay,
full of himself.
I kind of forget how egotistical he is.
We love a narcissist. Okay.
Yeah.
Mario Party, Mario Kart, you stinking narcissist!
We invite the Bowser though.
Literally no one got that reference here, and that makes me very sad.
Yeah, sorry about
Even
that.
the game where he was captured, it was still Mario was missing.
Look at
Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay, the reveal of the title is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it gets Thanos snapped.
Oh.
But far more glittery
Yeah.
than Sandy.
Everything in this movie got not glitter. Thanos snapped before it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder, is this thing even really down here?
That's quite the necklace, buddy.
Yeah.
Did you forget that he wore that? I mean, not only did he wear that,
He
but he also
folds.
wore it with a chain.
Ooh,
Just imagine just like how heavy and I bet that thing is just like uncomfortable. How did he get like used to like, especially they're not like thin chains either. It's like a thick chain, so it should be like pinching the back of his neck every time he moves.
Originally it was a string
Also,
until he put a chain on it
and-
because it kept getting stolen. And then it got
And
stolen
then
and
it
then,
got
nailed to a wall.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm just like, oh, the poor boy.
I remember like seeing little comic strips of like Yugi falling onto the puzzle and just being impaled. And like, Yugi, are you good? No, I'm dying!
Meanwhile, Pharaoh, hey, careful out there. You might get yourself hurt.
So yeah, from like all the Millennium items, that's the item I don't want to wear around my neck.
The puzzle?
Oh.
The
I
puzzle.
said, yeah, you don't want to wear the puzzle. The thing is, you don't want to wear the ring either.
Cause that thing's cursed.
I mean, so
Oh.
is the puzzle. Technically, all the items are cursed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, the ring has Yami Bakura, but the puzzle has Yami Yugi. Which, I mean, if you read the manga / season 0, Pharaoh didn't exactly start off as a good guy. I mean, first thing he did when he, you know, like kind of like came back and he possesses Yugi without Yugi's consent. Essentially.
Consent is important, kids.
Essentially, and he goes and he basically mind breaks someone.
The bully.
Yeah.
And
Who apparently apparently that bully actually does come back in the series. He's the police officer who chases down Yusei in 5Ds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that's the same guy. I'm like, ooh. I wonder if he's I don't know if it's like still canon in like the Dual Monster universe. If he got like mind broken by Pharaoh.
I mean, season 0 is not canon.
I
It's
know
an
not season
entirely
0, but I'm
different
talking about like Dual Monsters.
thing.
Has he been like mind broken in Dual Monsters? So if he ever like runs into Yugi or he sees like Yugi on like on the TV screen or whatever, does he like get like PTSD flashbacks?
Maybe.
Like he can't look at Yugi or he can't hear Yugi's name at all because of what Pharaoh did?
Maybe.
Because I mean he was brought up in Dual Monsters
Yeah.
at one point during a backstory, but they never mentioned they never talked about what happened to him or if Pharaoh had did anything to him.
Yeah.
They only like basically talked about it in a flashback.
Hey Pharaoh, what happened to my bully? We are not going to talk about that, Yugi.
Essentially, yeah.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to, Yugi.
Oh yeah, actually, I remember Mokuba was also like one of my favorite characters early on too.
Mhm.
I really like him a lot, and just how loyal he is to his brother.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's so cute.
He's
And plus, I like his character design a lot too.
Also, he is more willing to go for help when it than Seto.
Oh well, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. When Seto Kaiba was stuck in his virtual game,
Yeah,
and
Mokuba actually
Mokuba
comes
is just
up.
like, okay, I know my brother hates this person, but this is Yugi's the only one who will come in and save him. So it's like, yeah, I did remember that episode. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Mokuba's, between the two brothers, Mokuba's the only one who's willing to do something that Kaiba does not want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How am I late for school again?
Oh, speaking of school, sorry I have to pause it so much, but how did Yugi and the others keep up with their grades?
I have no idea.
Because I've kind of a bit of a headcanon because of mine is like because of all the tournaments that Yugi had to participate in because of Kaiba, Yugi has to redo a grade.
Oh,
Or
I,
it's like held back a year or something like that.
And not just him.
I
Because the
figured
others were-
considering that he's won every single one of Kaiba's tournaments, I assume that Kaiba basically did them a solid and changed their grades.
Kaiba's also in their class as well.
Oh yeah,
But except he was only there for like one day and then just
and
dropped
then he
out.
just dropped out. Yeah. No, I think it's actually I think it's canon in the manga that he eventually like dropped out of school to
Yeah.
spend more time on his company.
Because, like, why work for an education to get a job when he already has a job?
Yeah.
Owns
So-
an entire company.
Yeah, so, like, he doesn't
So, so it might have been like a weird legal thing that he had to stay there for a little while longer, and then he'll be allowed to drop out. Like maybe wait until he was like 18 or something like that. You know, even though this is Japanese, not American.
If Yugi fails his classes, he can't spend time dueling me.
So hack through the system and change all of Yugi's grades.
Yep.
Well, at the same time,
Bribing the teachers.
bribing the teachers a little bit, but then at the same time, just to be like a little bit petty, also check like Joey's grades and just bring him down lower.
You can do anything if you have the money.
Exactly.
Actually, that'd be really hilarious if that kind of thing. I don't know. I think I would see Senna just do that, just to be just a little bit of pettiness.
Yeah. Or it's just like straight A, straight A, straight A, straight B's.
Yo, Tristan! How about a lift, pal? Sure!
Hey, yo, Twisted!
Hey, it's me.
Just remember something stupid.
What did you remember?
When I first met him, I'm really bad at remembering names. So, like one time I had a conversation with him and went to one of my friends and went, what was his name again? Tristan. And I'm like, okay, mental note. His name is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Side character. And that's how I memorized his name.
Also,
Who, by the way, shares the same voice actor as Yusei.
Yeah.
You don't say.
When I originally said that Pegasus was my favorite character, I forgot about Duke.
Duke.
Oh, I remember Duke!
Duke Devlin.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt. He was a big jerk in the anime, but then I read the manga, and there's actually a lot more to his character in the manga. I'm just like, I feel so bad for him.
Even the filler arc when he's trying to start his own game, Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Oh yeah, that was just like.
I
was just like-
Duke.
Poor him, feel bad. Just like all of it, just like bad timing.
Yeah. What sucks is that I don't remember Duke very well, except for in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series. So every time you guys talk about Duke, I just think about how he acts in the Abridged series, which is having his own sexy theme music play. He always talks about how sexy he is.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's because everyone was thinking it in the
I'm
original
Duke
show. It's so
Probably.
good.
I like Joey's sister. And that girl, and that girl.
Oh yeah.
We're all
Oh yeah, I remember poor Joey and his sister.
thinking about it, who did Joey's sister pick between Duke?
I don't
and
think she
Tristan?
ever really picked between the two.
She just dropped out of the plot.
Yeah, pretty much. We just for her sanity, I think that's a good thing.
I call this one the Sleep Witch!
Is that a spaghetti dog? Yes, it is. And also really thinking about, I'm hearing his voice and him. Whenever he complains, I can't help but hear Yusei. Because
Now
that-
take it off the couch.
I guess now that I think about it, Yusei does complain a lot. He's a big downer. So whenever Tristan is a downer, all I can hear is Yusei.
Anyway,
Just have to make that comment.
There's no one out there who can stop me!
Except our math teacher, who confiscated your dual disc for polishing it in class last week.
Wait a second, hold up.
that could be an innuendo.
But, so his teacher confiscated the dual disc, but we saw it in his basket on his bike.
No, I got it back.
Oh, okay, so this, it's
Oh,
not
this is
still
how-
confiscated,
this
it's just...
No.
Yeah.
They just got to school. This is lunch.
No, he was saying
Last week.
Oh, last
As
week.
in,
okay.
it was taken then, but you got it back now.
Oh, okay. I was
I didn't think that either.
okay. Well, yeah. Of course, he has to get it back. I mean, wait. Did they even pay any money to get those dual discs?
Yeah.
No?
I think it was
No.
yeah, it was free to all the participating duelists.
And well, he technically wasn't allowed in. He was hacked into the system.
Oh, yeah. He
Yeah, because of the rare hunters.
yeah, because of the rare hunter, so he was allowed to participate. Seto Kaiba wasn't exactly too pleased to find out, but
Didn't take it away, so whatever.
no, because he's already in the game and
Winning.
Yeah.
yeah, and he's following the rules, just like it's whatever. What's done is done.
You'll do it. Just remember your friends believe in you.
Thanks. And I believe in you all too.
Oh, I wish Duke was in that group.
Yeah. I think he's in a different class,
No,
or he already dropped out.
I think he shows up later in this movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he does show up later in the movie. I'm trying to remember. I think he's in a different class when he was first introduced, and he may or may not have dropped out because he does have his own store.
Yeah,
he has his own business to run. Just like Seto Kaiba.
Mm-hmm.
I like these two dude bros having the exact same position in their desks sideways.
Oh, yeah.
What? Sorry, what?
Okay, dude up there.
And dude with the
Dude
same
up
color
there,
shirt.
dude where does not make sense.
Okay,
Dude with white shirt, dude with
okay,
pink
white shirt, and then you got pink shirt. Look at the positions they're in.
They're in the exact same position sideways in their desk.
Oh, okay.
Like ready to pounce sideways.
You're just like, ah.
It's animators finding shortcuts, I guess.
And you know that the important character is important because they're sitting by a window.
And they have colored hair.
And they're alone.
And they're alone, and they have colored hair.
Oh, so that means I'm a main character now. Sick.
Oh.
We knew that already.
You're not wrong. I'm either the side character with a crap ton of trauma, or I'm the main character.
So
No, you're the comedic gay best friend.
yeah.
The homosexual supporting no, not
Supporting companion. Support
I
companion.
was trying to make a Warren High School Host Club reference.
Okay.
Oh,
I am the homosexual supporting cast.
I thought you said Homestuck at first.
So it's just like,
Stop doing what you're doing right there.
why?
You're making me uncomfortable. I don't even know what that means. It looks like you're like shooting yourself.
No, it's ice in my veins. It's a sports reference.
Actually, that motion is just used by TikTokers when they're about to say something truthful. At least, according to Google. It has absolutely nothing to do with sports or ice.
Okay, weird.
Continue
Okay,
with
I
the
guess we're gonna
film.
continue the film now.
Well, Joey, hope you're happy. You got your dual disc back.
Sure did.
I got confiscated again.
Also, the back of those cards.
Look nothing like the, yeah.
They
Well,
keep changing.
They keep changing them.
I know, that's the issue. As if it was consistent.
There was the normal style, which is just brown and a black circle. Then there was the style where they tried to make them look like the cards in real life, and then there's that.
Where they just kind of like gave us a here we go, swirly swirliness.
It looks like the intro.
And
Yes.
it kind of looks like a blood stain.
Anyway.
Ooh, bloodstain. Ooh, now we're
I
going dark.
Hey, what you got your deck out for, Yug? You want to take me on in a duel?
I was gonna say something else, but then you guys started laughing.
English is the weirdest language. You shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to say a chap with chapped lips was wearing assless chaps when he went and met up with his girlfriend to pull his chap out. You cannot say that. I'm sorry. He said, "Why you got your deck out?" And the first thing was chap. Pull your chap out.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna say also.
Again, our dad ruined the word deck for us.
I can find the video. Or wait, what?
No.
I was just trying to say that the design of the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes keeps changing in the
Yeah,
show.
they keep changing the design too in the show.
Well, that was actually one of the anniversary promo arts for it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, so 2016 was the one where we got the obelisk? And I was able to sell all of mine to them.
Yeah, it was for Dark Side of Dimensions, I believe.
Yeah, probably. Because we were getting out of a movie. I don't remember which movie, but we were getting out of a movie and there was huge stacks, 3 stacks of obelisk cards.
Of an individually packaged single card. And we didn't really know what they were until we opened them. After we grabbed a ton of them, because they were like, yeah, sure, take as much as you like. So we got a ton of obelisk cards. And okay, what do we do with them? And those two sold theirs. And then I tried to sell mine and they're like, sorry, we're out of cash. And then they just refused to take it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they did have Winged Dragon or.
They had other gods, not just obelisks.
Yeah, they were at other theaters.
It's just that things ended so suddenly between us. You used to be a part of me, but then you weren't.
Oh, yeah, I think they reanimated this whole section.
They did. Because if you look at the cards, they're different.
Yeah.
Also, out of context, this is a breakup speech.
Yeah.
We
Oh, we
parted
got to see
so
Duke.
suddenly.
We got to see Duke. Yep, Duke's right there.
His hair.
Duke Devlin.
Who? But yeah, I mean, it was really sad. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, it was a sudden leaving. Cause it's really sad.
Yeah.
But it had to be done. The connection had to be severed, and Pharaoh had to leave.
Peace out, bitch.
He keeps talking about it like he broke up with his boyfriend.
I mean, it kind of did.
Yeah.
Kaiba construction.
Yeah.
For the blue eyes.
I mean, yeah. Okay, what business does Kaiba not delve into?
He is card game Batman.
Yes. Just like he just does everything.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he needs his own Joker, but I guess Pegasus fills that role pretty well.
No, technically Yugi does.
I mean, personality-wise.
Okay, no, not personality. It's just like just the dynamic. Okay, yeah. If Seto Kaiba is Batman, no, his Joker is Yugi.
Yeah. I was also gonna point out that a new kid.
Origami.
Is it Agami?
I don't know. I'm pronouncing it origami.
Yeah. But the way he said thank you, my first reaction was instantly just, I am Baymax, your personal health. Like, it was so smooth.
It's so smooth and robotic.
Yep.
I think he's trying to be like intentionally creepy, but it's like it's working, but just like it's still like really weird.
You good?
There's,
Swimming through your phone.
yeah, I'm fine.
Do the video.
Go! Dimension Reflector! By banishing my two magicians, this trap transforms into a mirror monster with the same attack points as your Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! But here's the best part. You then take damage equal to those same attack points.
But there's more. If you order right now, you get 2 free gifts. That's right, 2 free gifts! 1 mystery and 1 also another extra Blue Eyes White Dragon today. Order now. 2 payments of $99.99.
Oh, that's pretty great. That's pretty great.
You set me up.
It's over, Kaiba.
Not even a dramatic like, no, it's not possible. Just like, son of a.
It's like this.
So you've met my mother?
No, it wasn't even a dream. The entire thing was a hologram, including Pharaoh.
Yep. That's depressing. When you don't have friends who play Yu-Gi-Oh, so you have to play Yu-Gi-Oh by yourself.
With a freaking hologram of your dead enemy.
At least he had a hologram.
What?
At least he had a hologram.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went to a great deal of trouble recreating the Pharaoh's deck, strategies, even his perfectly coiffed hair. In fact, that part is what took the longest.
That just makes the deck thing even worse.
So, okay.
Kaiba, how close were you with the Pharaoh?
I mean, okay, now you're thinking about it again. Another, like, great positive we got from the 4Kids version is the snarky lines and the great comebacks and such.
Yep.
Like, yeah, they censored a lot of stuff, but the great, like, comedic lines we got, it's, like, borderline, like, abridged stuff. So it's, like, it's amazing. And then they were able to keep that, like, in this film, too. It's just like, yes!
Oh, yeah.
This is why I like these characters so much. Especially Seto Kaiba.
Yeah. No, it was definitely the strength of the writing that sold the show. Because it wasn't the cards.
No. I mean, the cards were still cool.
They were cool,
Yeah, the
but
game
they
itself was just completely broken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
didn't
there's
play
a
the
reason.
game.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why we don't go to the library. We go to the library tournaments anymore. We can't keep up.
Oh, there's 2 reasons.
What was the other one? Shush. Forgot about that.
And long story short, the second reason why is because our decks sucked and we kept losing. And losing multiple times isn't very fun, so we stopped going.
They're still missing?
Gets worse. The article says there's been a whole bunch of these cases all around here.
Oh my gosh, I just realized.
What's up?
Who's in the doggy suit right now?
I think I know.
Yeah.
Then again, I have seen the movie.
So
I vaguely remember.
Oh, I can't remember certain details here and there. It's been so long since... Oh, I've only seen this film once, many, many years ago.
Same.
My gosh.
Yep, we can all know who's in the dog costume, right?
Yes. Olivia doesn't. We'll wait till afterwards.
You welcome the world. A brand new dual disc. Oh, looks pretty cool. And pricey.
Yeah, that's Tristan. Or not Tristan, sorry. Joey. Sorry, Tristan.
Thanks, dog.
Oh my gosh, it's Joey in the dog suit.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep.
What do you expect?
Yeah, that's right.
He's the dog of the group.
Still.
Oh, Joey's a golden retriever boy.
That's
The thing
okay.
is, didn't anybody forget? Like,
I remember.
Yugi, you're like mostly Pharaoh, but Yugi tried so hard to keep Joey out of the doggy suit,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's back in the doggy suit. It's like, what the?
No, this time he's getting
Okay.
paid.
Seto said Joey was a dog. Duke put him in the suit.
Duke's great.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah,
Did Duke put him in the suit again?
Oh yeah, definitely. Duke probably owns that food stand and
probably.
is just like, hey Joey, want $10 to dance around in a dog suit?
Weren't we just talking about how Duke owns his own game store and now he's working at a food cart?
I think his business is similar with Seto Kaiba's. He also has a bunch of different branches everywhere.
But
So not only the gaming store, but also the food truck.
I don't know if Duke actually owns his own game store. I know he's a game designer, but
No, I think he owned the store.
Yeah, he does.
Whether or not it's still active, I don't know. They never touched on it again.
if it was successful, it probably got bought by Kaiba.
Probably. I mean, hence why Yugi's grandpa still has his.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
I mean, it's just like a tiny, like, what was it, like a family-owned kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In those days, all of them were bought out or were just killed off.
He has a whole universe in his eye.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the imagination room from Spy Kids.
I think he has ADHD.
He has ADHD, probably. What makes you think that?
Because that's where my mind goes. Either that or to the gutter.
Yeah.
It just,
When it's in the gutter, we know.
you just like see like camera pulling back above the clouds to reveal a giant gutter.
Oh gosh.
There's a pyramid.
Yes, there is.
It's the Pharaoh's tomb.
Yeah.
If they're in the same dimension, probably.
Also
I
random
have to think of it. What
standards.
is Pharaoh doing this entire time?
Java, is that you?
Sleeping.
He's dead.
I mean, I know he's dead, but we actually seen his spirits, like, in the last episode, we saw his spirit, like, rejoin.
This isn't an
It's
episodic
people.
thing.
Probably taking a nap.
I mean,
He's earned it.
he probably earned it, yeah.
Java, is that you?
Just, lying around on his back.
He's probably just taking care of his kingdom. Most likely.
He's dead. What kingdom?
Ghost King.
He's a ghost.
I mean,
It's
all of his
still,
all of his subjects are also dead.
Yeah, it's, yeah. So they're probably just living out their dead lives, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. I like the he's taking a nap thing.
No! Diva! Come back!
I must go. My people need me.
No, it's more like, I must go, my people don't need me.
Understand, Manny. There is nothing wrong with eradicating evil. And no one is more evil than him.
Okay, he doesn't have ADHD. He has schizophrenia.
No, he's just a diva.
You
Yeah.
see that hair? It's crazy. It's just as well, maybe not as crazy as Yugi's.
I don't know.
I mean, he definitely stands out just as much as Yugi.
Yeah, what's that?
Those two long strands.
Yeah,
just
I'm
his
saying.
hair and
Hair in general.
his hair in gen.
Noisy snacks.
You're gonna eat noisy snacks now.
The snack that smiles back. Right?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Toothpaste. Smile. The snack that attacks back.
I'm debating whether or not to moo it or to eat it. I'm Robin.
So,
Continue the film.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Hold on.
Fish slap.
Gimme.
Too impatient for the plane to land.
Yeah,
and
he just doesn't jump out.
Superhero landing.
He is so excited that he can't wait for a plane to land, like you just said.
You have to
He's
be
about to
badass. That's why.
propose.
Oh my goodness. Again, this is why he's one of my favorite characters. Need water? Oh no, there's Blair.
Back to Kyber Crotch.
That's
What KC stands for, right?
Yeah. Conveniently labeled.
Yeah.
KC, Kyber Crotch.
Have all the pieces been accounted for?
Each and every one, sir.
What kind of chemicals do you have to put into that cape to get it to actually like stay out and billow when you
Gorilla Glue.
He like puts it in the washer, then in the dryer, then in the vat of glue.
No, it's probably like corset pulls.
And
You know, like the corset structuring.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
that.
I mean, he might be that kind of extra, so.
it's like, I want a cape that billows. It's like, but you make me a cape. How much money do I need to give you?
Yes.
Come on, what do I pay you for? You don't pay me.
I pay you now.
So this is it. The spot where the Pharaoh and little Yugi Moto had their final duel.
Wait, but weren't you there?
He was.
He was.
Yeah, he was there. He was watching the entire duel. Why was he just like, so this is where they were at?
His mind might have gotten wiped. I don't remember how it went after Atem left.
Mind wiped.
Yeah, because I vaguely remember like the flash of light and Atem leaving like caused people to forget. Although that
Well, the
wouldn't
place
explain how
did
he
Did
kind
they do
of
a mental
collapse, so it might have been lost for a little bit.
Or he's just reminding himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that could be it too. That or Kaiba is is slowly losing his grip on reality. That is also causing him memory issues.
Yeah.
He is always in a virtual world.
Yeah.
He's the protagonist. He's the only one with inner monologue.
I'm a Kaiba boy in a Kaiba world. Life in simulations. It's great.
You know, he just casually locks himself alone in his room late at night with his perfectly constructed pharaoh. Playing with their deck.
Me
So
and
much
my
for this
big,
being a children's movie.
Exactly.
me and my big brother with his 20 million
Year old Pharaoh.
year old pharaoh.
Yep.
That's just it's just the
With his perfectly coiffed hair.
He could play Duel Monsters with Mokuba, a real human, but he'd rather play with a dead guy hologram.
Yep.
Okay.
because the pharaoh has a challenge to it.
Would you rather... I had a thing going to it, but you are not, like, good at, like, almost anything, so it's really hard to come up with something that's of the person that's dead. I can't help you there. There's no one dead that you can compete with.
You're about to be.
Hold me back.
Like,
You
Alright.
touched my wrist!
Can we continue the film now? Just
yeah, sorry, Jen.
No false moves, kid.
It's a gun!
Hey.
It's a gun in my Yu-Gi-Oh film?
Applause.
Now this is, yep. Finally, clearly, 4 kids is finally dead.
Feast your eyes on Vijam, the cubic seed.
Oh, that's creepy looking.
The cubic
Oh.
monsters.
I
What?
had that monster for a bit.
The cubic monsters are really cool. I've always wanted to build a deck around them, but I don't understand how they play.
First, you need a cube dual disc.
Yeah.
Face it, you are finished. I use all 3 of my Vijams to dimension summon once more. Emerge, Buster Gundil, the cubic behemoth. This monster can attack 3 times.
But you've already had attack phase, whatever.
comes to the shows and the movies, rules don't fully matter.
Well,
Just have fun with it.
The cubics do weird things between summoning themselves from your hand based on the cubic beasts that are in your graveyard, letting you banish and resummon and banish and resummon. It's...
Wow, that's weird.
Oh yeah. Their text boxes are girthy.
Well, these cards are not exactly very big. Especially like the text box itself, it's not very big.
No, I know.
Majority of it is dedicated to the artwork.
Yeah, and the text boxes are full.
To the point they had to, like, do a little initials, like, GY for graveyard.
Yeah. They do initials still. But still, my point still stands. When it comes to the show and the films of Yu-Gi-Oh!, the rules, at least they don't fully fly out the window, but they only follow a majority of them, while breaking a few here and there, or bending a few here and there just for entertainment's sake.
Yeah.
And also to make sure our protagonist mostly wins.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't look so healthy, do they? It means they've lost their special abilities. In other words, you lose!
Hiseto, will I be at the funeral? Or are you just gonna have your imaginary boyfriend there?
He's not imaginary.
Sure, honey.
Sure, honey, you do you.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, hi!
It's
It's
you! Obelisk.
Yeah.
That's why there were so many. He's a Obelisk at the movie of the year.
Yeah. Because he summoned him.
Heck yeah.
And I'm guessing he's going to be important.
Though, I thought Yugi got the god cards at the end of the series. I don't remember what happened to them.
he did have them all.
Seto's using digital cards.
Seto was cheating!
Cheater!
He's using cards he doesn't own!
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's already bribing Pegasus to make him more Blue Eyes attachment cards, whatever.
Probably.
Because, like,
Oh, no,
he's
wait,
the only
no,
one with
Wait,
land.
no, he has his own, his company. He has a branch in his company that produces cards.
He bought, what's their faces? It's like Magic Illusions, whatever Pegasus's company is. He actually bought Pegasus's company from Maximilian.
Oh, yeah, that's right, he did.
So, I guess he makes his own cards.
Yeah, he makes his own
And
cards.
yet he still can't beat the Pharaoh.
So, yeah, we get to see only two of the gods
In this movie?
in this movie, because we did see Cypher the Sky Dragon
In a flashback.
in the flashback,
Yeah, in the flashback.
and we get to see Obelisk.
Yeah.
Winged Dragon Ra is left out.
Well, that's the thing,
Mega
is,
Ultra Chicken! Sorry.
The Winged Dragon of Ra could really only be used by Odeon, the one Egyptian chick, and Merrick.
Those who can understand the card. Out of the three gods, I think Ra is like one of the most, like, the stronger one.
Yeah, he's a little OP. Hence why they limit it to, only a certain few can be able to use him and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And also, he appears as Bird Orb.
Yeah. But, yeah. Anyway, obviously, Seto Kaiba has won this duel.
Yeah.
But your monster can't use its abilities!
It's no monster. It's a god.
It's tough to beat a god.
You want saying it's a god? That's like a big fat screw of the rules.
Oh, yeah.
We're all set.
Let's go! Oh no, the puzzle! The boy's escaping with it.
Yeah, later, suckers! Thank you for reading my mind, Mokuba.
And Diva's gone.
And now Diva's gone.
Omaewa? Moshindeyu?
Nani?
Nani?
Aikami. To be continued.
The way you said that.
Movie ends right here.
Bun, dun, 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 dun.
no.
The
great.
most dangerous one.
I mean, okay, as cool as Yummy Bakura was,
We don't want him
we
back.
don't want him back. He's kind of done. He's done.
Oh, did I oversleep? This is not my pillow!
It's just as comfy.
Iba, you're not my pillow either.
Could be.
No, but I can be.
Hello there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
Boy,
there's
these-
some
Buy these body pillows of me.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure there's some Seto Kaiba body pillows, not only in the real world but also in there too.
Also, look at his nose.
Yeah.
He's looking down on us on
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah.
I know.
That's how Joey normally perceives Seto, so.
Hmm.
I'm so dreaming.
Wake up! We're all making a nightmare.
I'm already waking up.
Oh, isn't this so mean? His best friend fell asleep while Yugi is giving a speech.
Yeah.
Just picture he wakes up and he's like, "Hey, none of you are my pillow either."
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Wait, is he the valedictorian?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because you're the king of games.
Oh, no, because Seto Kaiba rigged his grades.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
There's our proof. Just 100% everything, so Yugi became this villain.
even Yugi doesn't even know
Exactly.
why. It's just like, I didn't know it was that good.
Tissues! I need tissues.
I should have been valedictorian.
He's the
very
only one
small
that actually
class.
studied.
Oh, what was that?
Judging from season 0.
He's the only one that actually studied.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was, yeah, and that's right, in season 0 and in the manga, yeah, he was also like a big jerk, but he also studied. So he probably should have been the valedictorian, not Yugi.
Well, that, and he was the least relevant one, so he had the most time to study.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the most unrelevant, they switched voice actors.
Yeah.
Like 3 episodes in.
In a few hours, the sun will rise.
Coming back from that. Hooray! Fun.
I thought the screen said my stalker.
He's the Mies from Wii Bowling.
Yay! Why are you by the Galapagos Islands? Galapagos? No. The Darwin Islands? The ones that Darwin discovered?
Yeah.
Is that
the Galapagos
Galapagos?
Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's Seto freaking Kaiba.
He can park his giant semi-spacecraft wherever he wants.
He can park his blue eyes wherever he wants.
Oh, no, I thought you guys were going to say he can park that dump truck ass anywhere he wants.
I
No,
was
that
going
was
the
you.
exact same place.
Gosh. You guys in your dirty minds.
I told my seminary teacher not to watch these videos today.
The giant gutter in the sky.
Blast off! We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Floating through the
Wait, he's got
sky.
a space elevator?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, the space elevator.
What?
My name is Kaito Momoto, luminary of the stars. You better not hope there's an asteroid that like flies like over.
Oh,
that's gonna hit that.
Asteroids don't come that close to Earth.
If they do, they just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they do, and they're right on top of his little private room.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not up there.
No, I'm just... We've been trying to get those to work for over 100 years. And he just made one.
Well, yeah,
So,
because he's Seto freaking Kaiba.
I want to go to space.
Why? Wait! Kick!
By utilizing the zero-gravity chamber, we will have a full cross-sectional rendering for each piece from every angle at well beyond a subatomic level.
Don't you think I know that? I invented the blasted thing.
Affirmative, but my AI has recognized your affinity for being reminded of your genius.
When machines know you're a narcissist.
I love that that's how they chose to justify their exposition.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. No, it's like, you built the AI that chose to remind you of how awesome you are. You programmed that in.
Imagine that if that was said when he's with someone else. Just like, please ignore that.
Oh no, he wouldn't care.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't care at
True,
all.
very true.
You'd be like, you're really that arrogant? Yeah, and?
Your point is?
hours, 49 minutes, 37 seconds, 43 milliseconds.
Yes, I get the point.
Imagine Pharaoh just waking up just all like, are you
Whoa.
kidding me, Kaiba? You woke me up from my death just to play a children's card game against me?
You're getting your wishes, so sit down! Did you wake me up?
Did you bring me here? And all of a sudden you're walking out on me?
Wake me up
Before you go.
Sorry, can we try that again?
No.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
I know, Yuki. I know of the Pharaoh because of my master, Master Shin. Shoddy Shin.
So, wait, does that mean Shoddy had a brother?
No, Shoddy Shin is his full name.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, and Shoddy was the ghost guy that went into the Pharaoh's brain a lot of times.
Yeah.
And the
He
last
likes to
time
hang
we
out in
saw
the
him,
same
he
space.
was Shoddy in the Shin.
Oh.
Didn't that box also hold the puzzle pieces to the Millennium Puzzle?
Yeah.
No duh.
Yeah, it did hold the pieces, but since, well...
The pieces aren't using it anymore.
Yeah, so and it's not required for their little goodbye ritual, so he keeps it.
Souvenir.
Memento.
Memento Mori.
I set myself up for that one, didn't I?
Yep.
Hey, what the? We take a wrong turn somewhere? I know. I'm dreaming again.
You're not my pillow.
Yes, this is our new running joke. Please enjoy the suffering.
What you are experiencing right now is a result of we, the Plana.
Weed? This is the result of weed. Kids, don't do drugs.
That's what this entire movie is about.
Drugs.
Drugs
It's
are
an
bad.
anti-drug film.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Well, it was clearly made. No, I can't say that.
What did they put on those cards?
Yeah, no kidding.
Whatever you want, I'll pay it. Just tell me what your price is and I'll see to it. I must have that ring.
You are mistaken.
This is actually a different story from what we were told in the
I know, right?
TV show.
He found it at a merchant shop.
At a merchant
Because
shop.
Bakura doesn't want her. From what Bakura said, he does not want to go on this memory. Back on
Oh,
this
so he
memory.
made up a story.
So yeah.
He made up the story to make it happier for him.
Also, the Millennium Ring is Soviet Russia. It possess you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you said it. Yeah, Bakura probably just tried to block this out of his memories.
I like this new host body. I think we'll be able to do all kinds of terrible things together.
Like stealing the leather pants.
Yeah, that.
But that was Merrick. Bakura was just along for the ride.
Still.
I do like the pants though.
Yes, they do look very good on you.
Guess Joey's signing off.
Well, hello there.
Deus Ex
Machina.
Machina. Yeah, there we go.
Macarena.
Hello there. Hello there.
So he's not totally asleep then.
No, he's just asleep enough to be like, Joey,
The
Cat!
cat saved him.
shut up.
Are you okay? Hey, it's you guys. I'm back?
You're not my pillow.
Are you guys gonna keep saying that every time Joey speaks?
Sure. More like every time Joey appears somewhere.
Yeah.
The fact that it's happened so many times.
Disappears and reappears somewhere else. I mean, yeah.
A deprivation mask. Clever. Now I can't communicate with the Plana.
That's right, Diva. Your team of glowy-eyed goons can sit this one out. Take him away!
We're gonna have another duel.
Also, Kaiba just carried out a hit.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Carried out a hit?
Yeah, he just straight up arrested a guy, even though he is not part of any government. He just, mine now.
Citizen arrest, or better yet, kidnapping.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And then Jen leaves for the rest of the commentary due to a headache. She's not a night person at all.
The same thing I've always been after. To show the Pharaoh that I'm the greatest. You will wear the puzzle again and summon him, Yugi. Then I will duel him. And I will defeat him.
But, Kaiba...
Get it in your thick skull, he's not into you!
Yugi.
But
Imagine, Kaiba leaves, looks back, sees Yugi dead, and goes...
Oops.
Now I have to recreate. Now I have to build a machine that can bring bodies back to life.
Yeah.
So inconvenient. Thanks, Yugi.
Yugi and his less perfectly coiffed hair.
I have a friend who's in trouble, and beating Diva may be the only way of helping him. You know me, Kaiba. You know I'll do anything for a friend. So back off, or we're gonna have a problem.
A threat?
My absolute favorite scene in this movie.
He just does what Yugi says?
Well, that too, but just like Yugi just standing up against Kaiba, and Kaiba's just like, okay, I'm not messing with this.
Yeah. Tiny child finally grew up.
Don't get me wrong. I like pink, but whoa.
I feel like a lot of these lines are just improv.
It feels like it, but at the same time...
It's so stupid, it's not improv.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, they still work.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What are all these screens?
This isn't my pillow.
Oh my god, really?
Wait, he's in the dimension.
Fine, fine. You can have that one.
I infuse my spirit to dimension summon.
So but no one told him.
Oh, the little pop-up screen.
Oh.
He probably read all the rules on there.
So
Kaiba
dang, he reads
collected
faster
info.
than I do.
Yes, he does.
Sorry,
What was that, Tristan?
Oh, I was just saying, Kaiba collected all the data, loaded it into his dual disk, and from there too.
Yeah, his little pop-up screen. There's all the rules. So, he's able to learn everything. I mean, it's just like what happened in Duke's game.
Oh yeah, Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it was Pharaoh at that time, but those two are probably, they're working together, so they just like looked at the rules. Even Duke was just like, oh, they're he's looking at the little manual on the side.
Don't remember that.
I just want to play Dungeon Dice Monsters. They released a board game of it, when we were 2.
It's probably hard to find one then.
Oh, it is almost impossible to find.
Shall we play?
Well,
Dungeons,
because-
Dungeons, and more Dungeons. Real life edition.
By itself, Gay Regile the Cubic King has 0 attack points. But by absorbing Vija, it gains 800.
Right, you have to explain that to everyone in the audience because nobody understands what you're saying.
Well, yeah. Also, sorry, this is a Shojin or is it shonen?
Shonen manga typically targets boys ages 12 to 18, while shojin is for girls of the same age. I always confuse the two.
Shonen. It's a shonen battle anime.
Okay, it's a shonen battle anime, so they have to explain everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Overly explain everything that's part of the formula.
I mean, they name the attacks of the cards.
Yes.
Dark magic attack.
I play the spell. Why stop now? Next, my Cubic King will transform itself again.
Even that serious look.
It's
You've got to be kidding me. This is only like, what, the third turn?
Second turn, actually.
But if you're hungry, hug a pillow. It almost feels like you've just had a big meal. Here.
Too bad Joey's not here because there's his pillow.
Yep. Yep.
I come in peace, and I bring with me wonderful news.
The Lord is born?
Sorry, Atheist.
Easy joke.
Diva, I know you fight for a cause, and that you believe it's a noble one. But when you fight using hate to achieve peace, you've already lost.
Aha, joke's on you. I use Mystical Space Typhoon.
Nice. But he doesn't have any spells or traps on the field, so.
Yeah.
I mean, oh no. For a, what are they called? The
Quick spell?
Quick spells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have to be on the field for them to be activated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The quick spell indicator just means that it can be activated as though it were a trap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it has to be on the field.
Yeah. I just want to point out, though, that Yugi is the kind of player that friggin' infinite combos his opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can only think of one other time he infinite comboed, which was when he was battling the mime with the Slifer.
Yeah, no, that's actually the first time we actually see him infinite combo someone. But then there's actually another time where, it was like the final season.
Oh, yeah.
And Yugi was battling, it was like a possessed Tristan, if I remember right. Yeah, possessed Tristan, so another version of Yami Bakura. And it was just like a mini one, but there was another infinite loop in there too.
Huh.
Nice.
I don't remember.
But yeah, Yugi likes to trap someone for infinity for whatever reason.
Because they're cool.
Well, yeah, they're cool, and
He's a jerk.
I mean, he's smaller than everybody else, so he needs any advantage he can find.
Yeah.
But I like the idea that they're just cool. And
Yeah.
he knows how to set them up, so.
I know.
Yeah, it's cool that he happens to have the right cards at the right time.
Yeah.
Main character logic.
Yeah.
No, that's called plot armor.
Exactly.
Now, for the sake of Bakura and for us all, I'm ending this.
Okay, another small comment. I like how much quicker the duels are in this film.
Yeah. Because, like, I'm thinking about the other films and, like, how the entire film literally takes place on one duel.
Yeah,
Well, this one, we've had how many duels? 4?
See, one of them wasn't completed.
But that was still a duel.
Yeah, one of them wasn't completed, and then we get this one, and then there's yet another one with Yugi and Kaiba, and then I think there's like one more. Because we get like roughly 4 duels in this film.
Yeah.
But then if you think back at the show, there's some duels that last for almost 2 episodes, at least.
Oh, yeah, 2 or 3.
Very rarely do you get like a 1 episode duel.
Yeah.
Yugi just won.
There's the face! Oh, they had to bring back that face.
Yeah.
For both characters.
Yeah.
So, Kaiba, once again it's down to you and me. Just like old times.
No, you aren't the one that I want to duel, Yugi. I want the Pharaoh. You will complete the Millennium Puzzle and release the Pharaoh's spirit, bringing him back into your body.
Oh, sorry, I'm not good enough for you.
Well, the thing is, a lot of the duels that Kaiba had with Pharaoh was when Pharaoh was with Yugi, and it's the two of them working together to beat him.
I know.
So...
Yeah.
So technically, it's still old times.
Yeah.
You know that feeling when you want to get beat by your boyfriend?
Sorry, say that again?
You know that feeling when you want to get beat by your boyfriend?
No.
I'm not a masochist. Markiplier.
I stubbed my toe. I want to stub it again. Not because I'm a masochist or anything. Just to see if I can push my body to its limits.
Anyway.
Such weirdos.
I summon Marshbekarod in defense mode!
You okay?
The trauma.
The trauma.
He's cute.
Oh,
It's coming back to me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had to duel someone whose deck is Marshmallow themed.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, when we went to the duels tournaments at the library, this woman I dueled, she had those monsters and the same traps and so many times, and I like my first time battling her, I just can't get past a single monster. It was so difficult. And then she had a blast because my reaction to my frustration was amusing to her.
She probably built her deck around, getting reactions like that.
She's actually either girlfriend or husband of the guy that built our decks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was with him, so.
Still.
Yeah.
And then fun to eat, not to play with.
Then I dueled him, and he noticed how garbage my deck is and offered to build one for me. And he did, and then he built one for everybody else, which was mentioned earlier.
Yeah, because he didn't think it was fair that he only built a deck for you, even though I don't think the rest of us really cared.
Yeah, none of you guys really knew what was up, and the next time we saw them, he built a deck for every single one of us.
Yeah.
And as the cutest one, I got the Fluffle deck.
You got the Fluffle deck. You got the wind-up deck. I got the Melodious deck because, hello, Melody, Melodious. Oh, yeah, and he also built,
Tiankum, Elemental Hero.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Elemental Hero deck, which Tiankum, he liked it, but he took it apart and rebuilt it to more of his thing, and it was a pretty powerful deck.
Yeah.
Tiankum is pretty good at building decks.
Yeah, he is really good at building decks.
And fun to duel, but he gave up on the game and he's never playing it again.
Yeah, he had a hard time with playing it, but it was
he kept losing.
And I don't blame him because we were all losing. Yeah, the library events there,
they were fun, but we just...
Well, yes, they were fun for a little bit, but I mean, once you've lost, more than a dozen times, it becomes no longer fun.
Yeah, because, what's the point?
Yeah, we were we were beginner level. We were missing a lot of the rules, and being thrown into this situation where everyone is caught up with the modern rules, they all have all the updated decks that can find loopholes and get cards that are equivalent to the banned cards but not banned cards, and we couldn't use our banned cards because some of us had banned cards in our deck.
Oh yeah, and
Dark Magician of Chaos, which I still have in my deck even though he doesn't fit in at all.
So yeah, we had to pretty much every tournament we've had the a couple ban cards and we had to pull out. But the thing is, those were key cards in our decks, so we couldn't stand a chance.
And whenever, at least specifically for me, because I was told this by different people several times, whenever I'd get paired with someone to duel, they would have a mini celebration in their head because they knew they were going to win. And I was, after losing, they were like, I knew I was going to win. I'm like, what? And they're like, oh, yeah, no, you're so terrible at this game. I'm going to get this and this prize because I beat you. And I'm like,
thanks
dude,
for
I'm
rubbing it in my
10.
face.
What the frick?
Yeah. But the people were nice. Most of them. I don't know who.
Oh, at least I know the people in charge were very nice. And they did try to be inclusive with for everybody for all playing levels, but it was still really hard for us specifically.
Yeah.
I mean, there was also other people who were the same age as us, but they were still further along than we were.
Yeah.
We were still stuck as beginners because we were stuck on the older rules.
Yeah.
Because that's all we know.
We like the first show.
Yes.
We don't really watch the others.
I'm the only one who watched the others.
Yeah.
So I understand vaguely what everybody else was doing, but I couldn't do anything to stop it.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple of strategies where I tried to, it's I got this strategy that pretty much, works for me. But then there's a couple times I would use those strategies and people, they question my play. And then we, talk to the ref about it. They say, oh yeah, that's an illegal play. What?
Since when?
Since when? Exactly. So it's I can't. Yeah, so now I have to adjust my, not only my strategies, but my playing style, how I do things. Now just I can't do anything.
Yep. That's the story of our Duel Monster life.
our short-lived dueling life, essentially.
So yeah, now we just duel each other or just let our cards collect dust.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've never been to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I go to the Magic release events, and those are always a blast because everyone's working from 6 booster packs, and that's it. So, yeah, I don't do actual tournaments with pre-constructed decks.
That sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, it's great. I wish that there was a sealed thing for Yu-Gi-Oh, but you could maybe with an entire booster box.
Oh, you're gonna have to with a booster box, because if you just give them a bunch of random packs, you're not gonna get a very good deck.
Well, that's the idea. Because no one has a good deck.
Well, it's as in not with Magic. Okay, yeah, not a very good deck, but at least they're still somewhat playable.
Yeah, that's
more so than the Yu-Gi-Oh decks would be.
Yeah, because all of those require other creatures in the same archetype.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, monsters.
Yeah, and they all have to, work off of each other and.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this art to Yu-Gi-Oh deck building that's just like.
Oh yeah.
Makes the game a little bit harder.
There's like 5 different decks I want to build, but.
Anyway, okay, Olivia, we're gonna continue the movie.
I summon Apple Magician Girl!
How what? Apple Magician Girl.
How what?
Apple Magician
Isn't
Girl.
she cute?
Yeah,
she's actually really cute. Yeah.
That archetype is adorable and I love it.
What's it called?
It's the Magician Girl archetype. They've got, I think, 6 different fruit Magician Girls.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are we in Animal Crossing now? You got apples, oranges, peaches, pears,
cherries, coconuts.
Coconuts.
Oh my god.
Cherries.
Oh.
So mean.
You fight me with fruit? Don't mock me! Chaos Max Dragon, pulverize her!
He gets offended by fighting an apple magician girl, but he doesn't freak out over a marshmallow.
Yep. Yeah.
Every person who's ever been defeated by a Pac-Man main.
So it looks like there's chocolate, kiwi, lemon, apple, berry, and then this apple.
Yeah, that's apple.
It's been a while since I've seen them, but they're all
Still,
adorable.
that's cool.
Marshmallow? Meh.
It looks
Fruit?
like
How dare you?
Oh, yeah,
Lemon.
she's got
Lemon.
He's got lemon out.
You really hate dragons, don't you?
Like,
oh, you keep summoning them!
Also, you really hate fruit.
Yeah.
I guess he's a vegetables guy.
Huh.
Yeah.
And the spell I'll activate
Is the one you foolishly gave me! Monster Reborn!
Banned.
Yeah. For whatever reason.
Because of this.
Because you can just reborn any monster.
Yeah, there's no restriction on it. Which means that you can use other broken cards to set up a 0-turn kill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Yugi! It's cool, I'm okay!
I was hoping for another sarcastic thing from Kaiba.
You're expecting another sarcastic line from Kaiba?
Yeah.
Well,
Yugi, I'm fine. Insert something sarcastic here.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy.
I mean, they're kind of... Well,
Yugi, your hair.
your beautiful hair! Excuse me, what? Nothing.
We never speak of this.
I'm not gay.
Yugi,
I'm
when
not
we're done
gay.
with this, I am battling the Pharaoh, just so you're aware.
I mean, it would still be like in character to give for Kaiba to give a snarky remark after that comment, but I think because he didn't give a snarky comment, that's a sign of him generally concerned.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Thank
He
you.
does actually care about the loser gang.
And also, if Yugi's dead, then no Pharaoh.
Yeah. So he does care about Yugi to some, and well, not to some extent, but just in a weird way. He
some
does
shape
care
or
about.
form.
Yeah, he still cares about
The
Yugi.
cubic shape or form.
Now which of you pests shall be the first to perish? I choose
Yugi! Oh, no you don't. Go, Crystal Avatar! Your attack switches to me!
But Kaiba, you won't survive this!
Here's another theme with Kaiba. He likes to sacrifice himself for Yugi.
Yeah.
This is not the first time he's done this.
Or the second. Or the third.
Yeah. Yeah, Kaiba likes to sacrifice himself for Yugi.
He's Batman.
And yeah, I guess Yugi's his Joker.
Mm-hmm.
I send clear Karibo to the graveyard so that I won't take any damage!
Okay, the Karibos are actually super awesome.
Yeah.
And people say it's like the most useless card. The most useless.
But
No one says that.
In the
real.
show.
Yeah, in the
Oh
show.
yeah, in the show they had to say, Karibo, really? The most useless monster ever or whatever? And it's like, no. Like
Multiplication.
not... They can be like the savior for you in any duel.
Yeah.
Well, most people don't have Heart of the Cards.
There's that too.
Face it, you've lost. The whole world has lost.
This still isn't my pillow.
This can't be.
Okay, this is actually a really cool scene.
Don't even say anything.
He doesn't say anything, there's no like sound effects or anything, it's just pure music.
Oh, hey. You?
I think that's his Dark Magician.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
it
original
is!
Dark Magician.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Sleepy.
What do you mean I missed him? Mokuba tries to wake Kaiba up. I'm waiting for Chulo's kiss.
I said he'd be back. Hate to say I told you so, but told you so.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, when do I get to duel him?
It's like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm bad.
You were right.
He created an entire alternate universe to fight the Pharaoh again.
Yes!
Yes, he did.
My guys really want no. My dude just seriously needs
Who
to
are
get
you?
picked.
Hey.
He just needs to get railed. Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
Am I wrong?
In the words of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series, that Kaiba kid needs to get laid.
Yes! He does! Maybe then he'll give up.
His strategy was foolproof, though. Because either he travels to the alternate dimension and finds the Pharaoh again, or he dies and finds the Pharaoh again.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Mokuba's
okay.
in charge.
Okay, now, and the more innocent thought that came across my mind when Pharaoh sees Kaiba, Pharaoh's thought would be, great, I was getting bored anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah. I knew you would be coming for me.
I didn't know it was gonna be this way, but I knew you were gonna show up
Always.
somehow.
I always come back.
We gotta get a FNAF reference in there.
Of course.
For Geneva, yes.
Geneva.
For poor Geneva.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? She's asleep upstairs.
Well, yeah, she is asleep upstairs. So
Every time she's absent from one of these or disappears halfway through, she's just dead.
Yeah.
But anyway, short final thoughts.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was boring.
Kaiba is God.
this was amazing.
No,
This
Kaiba
is a
just needs
fun
to get
film.
railed.
This is still a fun film.
Looking at it through the light of Kaiba just trying to date the Pharaoh makes it
It makes it
Yeah,
so
this
much
makes
better.
it so much better. It does make it a little bit better.
I'm still waiting for True Love's kiss.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, I mean, well, you can't watch this by yourself. You have to have seen Duel Monsters from beginning to end. Because, I mean, the
have
whole
no idea
thing
what
about...
happened, so I
Yeah, that's why you weren't...
that's why I was so bored. Is 'cause I don't know what's going on, and I don't really care either. Cause I didn't really like the show after season 1, just because it got boring in a sense. I just didn't like the way the show was going after season 1, so it's just like no. And I really, really hated the other movies and the other series that were made after, you know, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just like, ew. Just ew. No.
That's fine. We have to have one negative person on here anyway.
Ooh.
I'm sad we didn't
But
get to see
anyways.
adult Rebecca Hawkins. The little blonde-haired girl that
her?
calls Yugi Smoochkins.
Yeah, I'm cool with not seeing her.
Yeah.
I wanted to see her as an adult and like taking over her father's like archaeology thing.
No,
Cool.
unfortunately, this was only like a reunion of the main cast.
And
Not even Pegasus showed up.
Yeah, not even Pegasus showed up.
Which
so-
is dumb because Pegasus is awesome.
Pegasus shows up. He shows up in Bonds Beyond Time though.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he
Spoiler alert.
died.
Yeah, I watched the
Kinda.
first like 20 minutes of that film and I'm just like, this is boring.
Oh, because most of it was focused on Yusei,
Yeah.
who was actually the one who had the time traveling powers.
yeah.
But still, I mean, Jaden's reaction to everything is just. I thought that was kind of.
Oh
funny.
wow, cool. I'm fine with this.
Oh yeah, I'm totally.
Not
cool
gonna question anything. This is nice.
Seriously.
Happiness.
That's part of why I didn't like Jaden. He wasn't as edgy as the rest of them.
He's just way too happy.
Oh, okay. I actually did like how upbeat he was. And then we got to the whole Dark King thing, where he became way too edgy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I was never able to finish watching GX at all. Mostly because the final season was never translated. And so there was only the Japanese version, and I wasn't able to see all of the episodes of the Japanese translation of it. But even the few episodes I did see, Jaden was he was such a downer. Like I was watching a little bit of that, and I'm just like, man, I want happy Jaden back. So I got a little concerned with Bonds Beyond Time, and then I saw it, and first thing we see, and then we see Jaden for the first time on the screen, and you know he's
running around.
He's running. Not only he's running around, but he's grinning like a little goofy little characters. Like yes, I was fine with him being like a little goofy and being so upbeat all the time. But
You wanted Yu-Gi-Oh! Trauma from us too? Here's mine. As a kid, I had the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX DS game, and starting out, your deck is random garbage, right? Like you would have as a kid. And I fought Cyrus's Viacroid deck so many times, and I could not beat it until I got like halfway through the game and actually got decent cards.
Cyrus, as in Jaden's best friend.
Yeah, blue-haired guy.
Oh, him. You had that hard of a time with him?
Yeah, because
Isn't he supposed to be one of the easier ones?
well, that's the thing is Submarine Roid. It has 800 attack, can attack you directly. After it attacks, it can turn into defense mode with 1800 defense. I couldn't, like, the rest of his deck was built towards making sure I couldn't stick a creature long enough for me to tribute summon into a creature that had high enough attack to kill him.
Oh,
gotta hate those.
Yeah. I think my record was like 230. I won twice because he drew like no gas.
Wow.
That's sad. But hey, you were eventually able to beat him.
Yeah.
Unlike me, who never beat that woman. I only dueled her twice. Second time she was a bit disappointed in the duel because I wasn't overreacting as much. I was more focused, I guess. Or I just wasn't really in the mood. I was just dumb.
Let's just get this loss over with. Yeah, let's
That's kind of how it ended. That's how, at least, my whole mood about the tournaments. It was just like, let's get this loss over with, because there's no way I'm gonna win. And then I finally beat one of them with my Time Lords. The one time I got just to win Cephalon, and I finally beat this kid who had been tormenting me this entire time with his Cyber Dragon deck. And he was like, aha! I knew I was gonna beat you because you're a weak player. And then I pull out this Time Lord that I just recently got, and I understood that he was like, what? That's not fair. And I'm like, haha.
That's the
Suck
Game
it.
Boy. That's the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Oh well. We have
your trauma.
My trauma.
Your trauma.
Do you have any difficult times with Yugi?
Really, the only player I've ever felt actual struggle with is Keiko.
Lava Golem.
That's part of it. But also he likes to play defensively.
Yeah, he does.
And so in other words, I end up beating myself because I can't get past his high defense monsters.
Yeah.
So that's he really made me struggle a lot. At least
he was still fun to play with.
Yeah, he was still fun to play with because at least there's a few times where I do beat him, but so it's not completely one-sided. It just I have to draw the right cards to finally get through his defenses.
Yeah.
I still want my Dark Magician of Chaos back, by the way.
Oh yeah, I still need to get that back to you. No, eventually I will. And but otherwise the tournaments I pretty much gave up trying super hard early on, so I didn't have any traumatizing times or anything other than I can't use these cards in the tournament. Okay, that's ruining the balance of my deck, but whatever. I go and play and I finally figured out the strategy. Oh, that's an illegal play. Well, that
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
All of us decided we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We
didn't Dad say, hey guys, another tournament's coming up. You guys want to go? No. No.
We don't want to play a game we don't know the rules to anymore. And it's all a one-side beating.
And that was the reason Jen gave up on Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, was because
the rules are so hard.
What happened was she misread her card by fighting me and mentioned, oh, you misread this card. It actually means this, so you can't do that. She threw a huge fish.
We were there.
At me. It's just like.
She was probably already stressed out before that point, probably.
Maybe because I kept I kept killing off her monsters before she could land a hit on me.
And when she thinks she can finally do something, turns out it's not what she thinks she can do.
It was not an illegal play. It's just it wasn't the play she thought it was, and so it would have destroyed my monster without damaging my health, my life points. And she's like, well, that's lame. I should be able to do that. And she threw a huge fit about it. And I was like, I'm sorry, it's not my thing.
Yeah, we didn't have any super great times, and the only people we can play with is
ourselves,
each other. Yeah, or play against is each other, because we play basically at this point we play by our own rules.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, maybe one day there will be a tournament out there where we can have some actual fun. But until then,
Honestly, it feels weird dancing around the topic here, but I'll finally talk about what we're not saying. This commentary, unfortunately, will be the last commentary for the year. And that is because we decided that it would be fun if us sisters will hold a mini tournament Yu-Gi-Oh style. We'll play one game against each other, elimination style, until one person remains as the best player. and Tristan agreed to help train, ref, and commentate the whole thing. As of the release of this video, we would have started production and should have a proper announcement video on this channel in August by the earliest. And for those wondering if there will be a video in July, well, don't worry, I finally have a review finished and ready to view before the tournament. See ya then! Well, about freaking time. Anyway, that's everything to look forward to, so back to the last 3 minutes of the commentary.
Well, this ended on a sad note.
Yeah, it did. It's not supposed to end on a sad note.
Well, it's just gonna get even sadder.
Once again, leather pants saved the day.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys kind of like enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's really late for all of us. We're all really tired.
Yeah.
And
I have a challenge thing going on for school. I'm supposed to be in bed at 10:30 every night and be up by 6:30 in the morning.
You want to pet him?
I'm supposed to be awake at least at 6. Awake, not out of bed because it's me.
Anyway,
but awake at 6:30.
You're okay.
That's not
Leave a link to your favorite Pharaoh x Kaiba fanfics in the comments below.
Oh no! Gosh.
Oh, I may or may not end up reading them.
I will.
I
Of course
don't
you would,
read
but
fanfics.
anyway. Okay, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions. These were our thoughts. And we shall see you guys all in the next video whenever that happens.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye. Quit stealing Markiplier's. Goodbye.
Never. So